Welcome back, dear viewers. Today we're diving deep into the world of legal advice for entrepreneurs, your secret weapon for building a sustainable, ethical, and, dare I say, business. We have compiled the top 10 tips that can bring success to your entrepreneurial journey, whether you aim to start a company or freelance. So grab a notebook and your favorite pen, because class is officially in session. All right, let's start with a biggie. Never break the law. It's tempting to cut corners, bend the rules a little, or a lot, or look the other way when something feels a little off. But let me tell you, my friend, those shortcuts, they're not worth it. Not only can breaking the law lead to hefty fines and legal battles, but it can also damage your reputation and erode trust with your dream customers. Building a business is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about creating something sustainable, something you're proud of. So how can you make sure you're staying on the right side of the legal line? It starts with educating yourself. Get curious about the rules and regulations that apply to your industry, your business structure, and your offerings. Invest in expert advice from a legal pro who can guide you and make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's like a boss. Which brings us to our next juicy tip. Hire a competent lawyer early on in your entrepreneurial journey. Lawyers can be expensive, and when you're first starting out, every penny counts. But trust me on this one, my friend. A good lawyer is like a guardian angel for your business, guiding you through the often overwhelming world of contracts, intellectual property, compliance, and everything in between. They'll help you set up your business structure the right way, draft ironclad contracts that protect your interests, and navigate any legal hurdles that come your way with grace and ease. Finding the lawyer for you and your business is essential. Start by asking for referrals from fellow entrepreneurs you trust and admire. Once you've got a few names, schedule consultations with each lawyer to get a feel for their personality, their experience, and their communication style. Remember, this is a long-term relationship, so you want to make sure you vibe with your lawyer and feel comfortable sharing the ins and outs of your business with them. Let's talk about protecting your brilliant ideas, shall we? In today's digital age, your intellectual property, those intangible assets like patents, trademarks, and copyrights, are more valuable than ever. They're what set you apart from the competition, establish your brand identity, and make your business, well. So how do you protect this precious asset? First things first, educate yourself on the different types of intellectual property protection available. Patents protect your inventions, trademarks protect your brand names and logos, and copyrights protect your original works of authorship. File for trademarks for your brand name, your logo, and any other distinctive phrases or designs that represent your business. If you've created an innovative product or process, consider applying for a patent. And for all of your amazing content, make sure you're using copyright notices and registering your work with the Copyright Office. Protecting your intellectual property is an investment in the future of your business. It's about safeguarding your hard work, your creativity, and your right to profit from your genius. Take action today and give your brilliant ideas the legal protection they deserve. Let's talk about data privacy, my friend. In today's digital world, data is everything. But with great data comes great responsibility. Data protection laws are in place to protect consumers from having their personal information misused, exploited, or shared without consent. As an entrepreneur, it's your responsibility to make sure you're collecting, storing, and using data in a way that's not only ethical and responsible, but also compliant with the law. Make sure your website has a clear and concise privacy policy that outlines exactly what data you collect, how you use it, and who you share it with. Your privacy policy should be tailored to your specific business, your industry, and the types of data you collect. If you're using cookies on your website, make sure you're providing clear and conspicuous notice to your users and getting their consent before you start tracking their every move. Get clear, get transparent, and get legal. Let's talk about contracts, baby. Those legally binding agreements that can make or break your business. Think of contracts like the foundation of a house. A strong, well-drafted contract will provide a solid base for your business relationships, outlining everyone's rights, responsibilities, and expectations right from the start. No more misunderstandings, no more he said, she said, no more wishing you'd put it in writing. Contracts bring clarity, peace of mind, and a whole lot of legal protection to your entrepreneurial journey. So ditch the fear, embrace the power of contracts, and let's get down to business. Putting everything in writing creates a clear record of what was agreed upon, preventing any confusion or disputes down the line. Your contract needs to include all the essential elements, such as the parties involved, the scope of work, payment terms, deadlines, confidentiality clauses, and what happens if someone decides to break the agreement. Let's talk about employment law, my friend. Whether you're just starting to build your dream team or you've got a whole crew of rock stars working alongside you, understanding the ins and outs of employment law is essential for creating a happy, healthy, and legally compliant workplace. From hiring and firing to wages and working conditions, employment law covers a wide range of issues that can make your head spin faster than a disco ball. When you're hiring new team members, make sure you're following all applicable federal and state laws. This includes things like running background checks, verifying employment eligibility, and providing all required notices to your new hires. Once you've assembled your dream team, it's time to create a workplace culture that's not only inspiring and productive, but also legally compliant. This means providing a safe and healthy work environment, free from discrimination and harassment, and ensuring that you're paying your employees correctly and on time. Let's talk about what to do when someone steals your brilliant ideas. I know it's a nightmare scenario. You've poured your heart and soul into creating something truly unique and amazing, only to have some copycat come along and try to pass it off as their own. But before you spiral into a pit of despair, take a deep breath and remember, you've got this. There are steps you can take to protect your intellectual property and fight back against infringers. First and foremost, documentation is key. If you believe someone is infringing on your intellectual property, start gathering evidence immediately. Take screenshots of the infringing content, document the date and time you discovered the infringement, and keep records of any communication you have with the infringer. This documentation will be crucial if you decide to take legal action. So, you're thinking about partnering up with someone amazing to take your business to the next level? That's fantastic. But before you start celebrating, let's talk about the importance of defining your roles and responsibilities from the get-go. Partnerships, like any relationship, require clear communication, mutual respect, and a whole lot of trust. But even the strongest partnerships can crumble under the weight of misunderstandings, conflicting expectations, and good old-fashioned miscommunication. That's where a well-drafted partnership agreement comes in. Think of your partnership agreement as a roadmap for your business journey together. It outlines who's responsible for what, how decisions will be made, how profits and losses will be split, and what happens if one of you decides to part ways. A comprehensive partnership agreement is like a prenuptial agreement for your business, protecting not only your financial interests, but also your working relationship and your sanity. Take your time, do your research, and consider consulting with an experienced attorney to help you create a partnership agreement that's tailored to your specific needs and goals. Let's talk about record keeping, my friend. I know, it's not the sexiest topic, but trust me, having organized and accurate records is essential for the health and well-being of your business. Think of your business records as the backbone of your entrepreneurial journey. They track your income and expenses, document your transactions, and provide valuable insights into your financial health. But beyond the financial benefits, organized record keeping is also crucial for legal and tax purposes. When you have everything in order, it makes it so much easier to file your taxes on time, respond to any audits or inquiries from the IRS, and protect yourself in the event of a legal dispute. Choose a system that works for you and your business, whether it's spreadsheets, accounting software, or good old-fashioned file folders. Make it a habit to update your records regularly. Set aside dedicated time each week or month to review your transactions, categorize your expenses, and make sure everything is accounted for. Let's talk about the power of your words, my friend. In today's digital age, where every tweet, post, and comment can be amplified to a global audience, it's more important than ever to be mindful of what you say and how you say it. Your words have the power to inspire, to educate, to entertain, and to connect you with your dream customers. But they also have the power to get you into legal hot water if you're not careful. One of the biggest legal pitfalls for entrepreneurs is making false or misleading statements about their products, services, or competitors. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, takes false advertising very seriously, and they have the power to impose hefty fines, issue cease and desist orders, and even force you to run corrective advertising. But it's not just about avoiding outright lies. It's also about being mindful of the overall impression your words create. For example, if you're promoting a weight loss product, you need to be very careful not to make any claims that can't be scientifically substantiated. Remember, be ready to embrace the legal challenges that come your way. After all, it's an intrinsic part of your journey towards business success. So, dream big, find a good lawyer, arm yourself with basic legal know-how, and continue to aspire without letting these legalities dampen your entrepreneurial spirit.